back in the day, baby. Look, I'm not about to tell y'all my age, but it's like this is something I was thinking about a couple months ago when I was talking to my daughter. Like the theme songs to some of the popular TV shows from back in the day were kind of deep if you listen to them. And one just came to mind. This is why I'm talking about it, right? And it's not like really random because it's from the 80s, I think it is. But you know, back in the day when we watched TV and stuff like that, you knew the theme song because like that it was banging, it was a banger, and so everybody knew the theme song to the most popular TV shows, and that's what it was. So this is one that came to mind. Um, Says, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. And if you know what what TV show this belongs to, comment what TV show this is. It says, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. And I'm trying not to get the words wrong. It says, flying away on a wing, on a wing and a prayer. Believe it or not, it's just me. And I'm thinking that this is coming to mind because of things I want to talk with you about. And I want to talk about the presence of God in our lives because it's like I think sometimes some of the challenges that we go through just remind us about God because I think we can forget about that in our lives if we don't keep it at the forefront. And unfortunately, sometimes it takes us to go through something to really remember how powerful our God is. I'm trying to tell you, so many things have been happening that the only thing that can be that explains it is that it's God. From showing me the purpose of my callings to answering the solutions to some of the challenges that I'm having in this 3D is God. And I'm being shown this time and time again. And so I have to like do it like a testimony and just remind you all that God is working in our lives. Whether you can see it or not, God is working. And so remember that. I hope you are doing well. But if you're not, God is working. And I encourage you to communicate in prayer and meditation and always be grateful and show gratitude for the things that go on. And, you know, even the things that don't, because I'll tell you, rejection is our protection. And when things don't happen the way you want it to, if things don't go your way, God may have something else in store. And so that's what I'm always thinking about anytime things are not going in the way that I think they should go or that, you know, I might expect or even hope, you know, for sometimes. You know, our vision boards show us the things, or we create our vision boards to kind of give us a guide on how we want our lives to go. But then, you know, God sometimes looks at our plans and lives, and that's just how it is. We always, you know, have to allow God to do God, right? And so sometimes God is helping us toward those things that we want, but it just goes in a way that is unexpected. And so just remember that God is working in your life. Yes, still go ahead and do your scripting and do your affirmations and speak it out and meditate on it. You know, prayer, meditation, action. Take those action steps toward the things that you want. However, notice the things that are happening. Notice the things that just, you know, you want to say synchronicities, but when it all comes down to it, it's the higher powers at work. It's God. And it's so beautiful when you can recognize it. And so even if you're going through this, just recognize that power around you, that love around you, that love that doesn't have a fleshly suit to it. It's no, it's nothing that you can touch. It's just there, and it's beautiful to feel and witness when it's happening. And so I hope you pay attention, all right? Because it's just happening in all our lives. If we're paying attention to it, we may be able to see it and recognize it. All right, and so that's all I want to bring. The song, the theme song, I'm gonna let y'all figure it out, right? It just, to me, it describes that feeling. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Y'all know my intro. What makes you feel real good? And you know, when you have those things go on in your life, that's how you're feeling. Like no matter what's going on. All right. He said, "I never thought I could feel so free." It's a definite feeling that comes with that. It's high vibrational. It's love. It's unexplainable. People look at you like sideways. It's like, oh, especially if you're going through and they don't understand how you can still have a smile on your face. They're looking at you sideways like, huh?
Incoming call. Incoming call. Incoming call.
All right,
Incoming
look,
call.
look.
Incoming call.